Welcome to the ITMS road conditions video. Several SCDOT systems, as well as the motoring public, rely on the information entered into road conditions. We all must do our part to keep road conditions accurate and up to date. In this demo, we will be closing a portion of US 378 in Lexington County. In order to enter a road condition, you will start at the SCDOT intranet homepage and click on Agency Applications. Scroll down to ITMS. Click on Launch ITMS. And go to Road Conditions and add a road condition. And then here is the Add a Road Condition box, and in the reason I will select Emergency. My emergency condition, I will just select my road conditions test event. In this area, I will leave it as undetermined since I don't know when it will open. And then I will enter all of my road information. I've entered all my road information here and I've selected my damage type. Then I need to close that particular section of road. Using Intersection Helper, I will determine whether the intersection is open or closed using the mile points. So the first intersection I will look at is Wise Ferry Road. Alright, so there's secondary 172 right there. And an intersection is open. I will set the beginning mile point. And the ending is secondary 52 Old Chapin Road. And that intersection will be closed, so I'm going to keep that unchecked. I'm going to set my ending mile point, and I will close that. And there you see I've got my beginning mile point and my ending mile point. Go ahead and set my directions as both. Now this is one thing that can't be overlooked. As you can see, there is a message that came up about the dominant route being Lexington US 1 in this area. Because of this, you will actually need to go back in and enter a separate condition for US 1. And we will see that later when we map it. You will see that that area for US 1 actually will not map. I'm just entering some of my road information here. I've got Highway 378, my from, my to. Now I'll use the drop down arrow and select my predefined description. It is closed due to flooding. Just going to enter on here test. And then you would use this drop down to select the lane closure condition, and in this case all lanes are blocked. So I went ahead and populated the work start date, date to start posting on road conditions webpage, and the work end date. Because this is an emergency condition, I would like for it to show up on the webpage immediately. I pushed the work end date out a couple weeks. However, err on the side of caution with this. In the case of some construction and maintenance projects, in the date to start posting on the web, you can actually post it ahead of time. This is ideal to use on heavily traveled thoroughfares and interstates, and gives the public a heads up. Check the appropriate buttons for nighttime work and Jersey barrier walls. And then when everything is ready, you can go ahead and submit the road closing. And here you will get a message. The road conditions have been posted on the web. Appropriate individuals and or agencies have been notified. Now we should be able to go back and search for this condition. Because it was an emergency, we'll just switch to emergency. And I would like to map it as well. And there you can see our condition. Now if you recall, we did get that message saying that we did need to enter another condition for US 1 because US 1 was the dominant route. And you can see the US 1 portion has not mapped. Therefore, we will need to go back in and enter another condition for US 1. I'll go ahead and click on my condition. This screen is where you would make any updates to the information, or where you would also delete the road closing. I'm going to go ahead and remove this closing. Got this box checked. Remove this closing. Update road closing. My reason for removal is incorrect information was entered. Only use the reason for removal of incorrect information was entered if the condition was entered in error. Otherwise, please use road bridge condition no longer exists. And I'll go ahead and hit OK. And the condition was deleted. We should be able to go back and try and map that one again. And as you can see, the condition is no longer available. ITMS has the ability to map all conditions that have been entered. In order to map expired conditions, uncheck the Show Only Active Conditions box. I want to filter by the emergency condition, so to do that, I'll select the Reason dropdown. I am interested in the conditions that had occurred in Horry County. I'm going to leave everything blank, including the descriptions, which would be the specific storms that had occurred, including the damage types, the work start and end dates. And I will hit Submit when I'm ready to view that. Be sure to check the Map button and then hit Submit. So on this report is a list of all the conditions that have occurred in Horry County that have expired. And as you can see, the conditions have also mapped. If you entered a condition that you had mistakenly let expire, you would be able to click on that condition and then update the date so that it would now be active. When you click on a highlighted segment, you will get the Review Information tab, which will bring up all the conditions related to that route. Check this box if you would like to see the future start date conditions. You also have the option of selecting a particular route. I populated US 17 in the location area, and I'll hit Submit. So now you can see the report has been generated and the conditions have been mapped. So that will wrap up the road conditions demo. Thank you for watching.